Okay, I have never played Hades before, but I really like Supergiant. I've played both Bastion and Transistor, and we beat those games on stream. And find the VODs on YouTube. I enjoyed them very much. Haven't played Pyre. I heard it had some like VN elements, which is not my genre, but roguelike is my genre. So if you tell me something is a roguelike by Supergiant, I get pretty pumped. Check it out. I don't think I need to change any controls. This is boring.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence.
I see it as a
reminding
smile
us of the
VFX.
inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen.
The art
carefully.
continues to be outstanding. I heard rock and acoustic guitar on the title screen, so that's in their element. Controls feel nice. The world looks really pretty.
To hell with this place.
Oh, I like all the hands clawing. It looks a lot like Bastion. Right bumper to proceed. Okay.
I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
Oh, I love how fast the gameplay is. It's very tight. So I'm like the son of Hades, basically. Guess we'll find out. Oh man, this game feels really good. Like it's, for lack of a better word, it's very frame precise. Like there's basically no build up to any of the attacks outside of like the third hit of the combo, but that's very well telegraphed.
There she is.
Oh, you weren't doing a controller? Oh no.
It's got to be her.
Prince of the
There's
Underworld.
nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
It's a cool interpretation of Athena. I love this art. Oh, Boons of Athena. Your attack is stronger and can deflect attack damage. Oh, it's got... I love... This is becoming a thing, right? This style of, like, Hearthstone tooltip for what a keyword means. Anyway, I like it. Dash deals damage and can deflect. Cast damage is on a small area. Well, I like to dash. Let's try Divine Strike.
Thank
Go
you, Goddess.
straightforward.
Your power fused with mine. This should be good. You wretches.
Deflect means that I hit at the same time that they hit, basically, would be my guess. And they're flashing white. Wall Slam. That's dope. I like that slight slowdown when you finish the stage. Projectiles. Hey. Speaking of projectiles, something I can't destroy, okay. Lesson learned. It looks like you can deflect melee, but it's rough timing.
Crashing waves. A trident.
I wonder who that is.
Uncle number 2. It's got to be. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Uncle number 2. Athena's like an uncle.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
His art looks cool too. Oh, this is how loot works. I'm on board. Right on. Random assortment of darkness, Charon's obol, and life. Prove attributes earned as you battle in the underworld. Probably should have taken the purple one, but
Power of the sea should be of help.
it's redundant to praise Supergiant art. Isn't that kind of a bummer for them at this point? Where like you're like, yeah, I know the art's gonna be good. What else you got for me? Totally hear you though. Oh, I love that splash effect on that attack. And the knockback is actually pretty convenient. Very cool.
There's something. Each exit has its own reward.
Food. Money. I wonder if the final game is just going to throw you into it like this, because I dig it. That's an exploding barrel. Got it. Nice little clear AoE of how it works. I can use the Poseidon thing to... Oh, wait, no, that was a deflect. Okay.
A palm of power. The power of the gods.
Palm of power. Attack it stronger, can deflect. Dash. Upgrading the stuff I already have, I see. That's cool.
I feel stronger.
Food info. Oh, neat. Very cool. Yeah, speed. Yeah. So it's previewing what to expect in the next room. Like we saw the Poseidon bubble in the room before the Poseidon encounter. Okay, yeah, you can definitely deflect. It's when they're flashing white. If you swing at them, it totally works. There's traps you can knock enemies too.
Skeleton key. Wonder where I can use this.
That's a good question.
I'm hurt. Can't heal myself.
Dash used to be worse.
Fight.
Awesome.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the speed on the dash is really nice. There's like almost no cooldown or frames at the end of it. Nice wall slam. Shit, not so nice wall slam. Now, am I immune to, Am I immune to damage from projectiles that I reflect? If I reflect a bomb projectile, can it continue to hurt me? I gotta figure out what that red icon means in the corner. It looks like it's something I can drop. Maybe it lets me avoid the first point of damage I take or something. Attack deals more damage and knocks foes away. This is Divine Strike. I see. So question, does this respect the points that I've already put into Divine Strike? Or is this, like, is it higher, more effective because I've already put points into Divine Strike, or is it kind of resetting progress? Swimming close to barriers creates a watery blast. Can't see what level mine is. Assume it respects the points. I'm just gonna try to have as many
Let's make some waves.
effects as I can have for now. Figure out what my other buttons do. That's a cool attack. Oh, that's the thing. It's my projectile. I have to go pick it up so that ranged isn't completely OP. Keeps the palm of power upgrade. So I should think of the the slot on the left having a palm upgrade, not the ability necessarily. If I put something else into that slot, it keeps however many palms I put into it. Is that right? Ouch. Wall slam is really nice. Shit. Oh, it's cool. You can throw something at somebody and catch it in the same move, basically.
The underworld's power. Darkness.
I think the thing that I like about roguelikes almost more than... Well, there's lots of things I like about roguelikes, but I especially like that healing is so difficult. Like, there are games where they can just be made trivial by making it too easy to heal, like Breath of the Wild, right? It's basically zero risk. Curious if this, what makes this a roguelite as opposed to a roguelike. Like, what do I keep at the end? We'll find out, I suppose. Purple orbs, maybe. Oh, walk down some spikes. There is no escape. Sweet. I completely love this game. I hope it gets finished. I hope that early access works out for them in the way it worked out for Crosscode.
Don't mind me.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where...
Huh.
Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Except us.
Some of us more than others.
Back already.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
But just, to me, roguelite just means that there's some sort of thing that you can unlock between runs, and roguelike means it's completely pure, that every run is as disadvantaged as the last.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy?
The only thing that
Take you if I could.
you gain is knowledge. I like both of them.
Boy, I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Cool. I like all the color on Hades, right?
My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
Cool.
What is it now? I've a mountain of infernal paperwork.
He does have paperwork, doesn't he? Oh, that's cool. I dig that.
Come home, do not despair, and
Hey, it's
hold your
Nyx.
resolve, child. Tell me something. Has the goddess Athena thus been true to her word and her willingness to lend you her support?
She has, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact and explained to her the situation that I'm in.
It gladdens me to hear it. Seldom do Olympians consort with those born of the underworld, yet your circumstances seemed due cause for an exception. She shall make a powerful ally.
I think it's got some levity to it. I mean, you think about it, you know, this guy is a god of the dead that has to file everybody coming in. It would make sense he would have a mountain of paperwork.
Good to see you, lad, despite the circumstances. Remember your training.
This reminds me of like Joss Whedon's comedy style, which is just the banality of the supernatural. I think that's great.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
Locked.
The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king, is home not just to him,
Right.
but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man. Moaning and groaning.
Cause of death, rockfall.
Not as tough as it
Oh.
looks.
It's got Dark Souls bloodstains. That's cool.
I'm back, room. Did you miss me?
Use the mirror to grow stronger. So I'm gonna guess
The
roguelite.
chambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual
I
state
personally
of
prefer
disarray,
light.
despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it? Night and darkness guide me.
10% damage when you strike foes from behind. Restores 1 heart when you enter a chamber. Yeah. Ah. Ranks costs more over time. That makes sense. Well, we're gonna save up for that. It's gonna be boring.
All right, I'm ready. Okay.
And then unlock weapons. Beautiful. Big fan.
I can escape
Oh,
through
wait.
that pink window there.
Something melee. Zagreus is an actual mythological figure.
I can do this.
Hey, it's
Figure something out.
the cool Vista.
Well, time to go get killed again.
This game is a treat.
Thunder. Is that... Is
Thunder.
this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he has not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
I can see it just being random. That's cool though. I like that it's blessings. That's a neat way to do loot. Let's keep up the dash.
Uncle Zeus lending his support. If I'd see the day. Whatever.
Thanks for sharing this, Nuya. This I'm gonna steal Spiky's turn of phrase because I love it. This game is very much my shit. Extremely my shit. Don't have deflect yet though, so.
Pardon me.
I think responsible devs can do a lot with early access. Especially if they leave it in early access for a while, you can get a really polished game in the end. Because there's some devs that you should not trust with the... I did die, yeah. That was cool. Stepped on some spikes.
That sound, that was revelry? People having
Hey,
a good time?
Bacchus.
Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey there, Zagman. How's it going?
Yeah, Dionysus.
Get here with the rest of us already.
Bacchus is the
Saving you a spot.
Roman
Let me see
name.
what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
I know I'm going to say this every time, but I really like the art. Gain hearts when you pick up... Let's see, wine now. Projectiles. Your attack inflicts sick. Oh.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here.
I think I want more of these first, so I want healing between rooms. I like how the roguelite persistent upgrades, the stuff that you can carry over between stages, they've done a really good job of like figuring out what that design space is. Like it would be too strong if they just gave you a raw health increase or a raw damage increase. But something that's like situational, or you know, you regain 1 health when you leave a room is not a big deal. You still have to succeed in individual rooms.
Felt something.
But it lets you catch up a little bit. Palm. power? Let's go power. I do like this new lightning dash. Wine is poison damage. I don't know if that's always true for Dionysus, but I'm on board with it.
This one was bound to show up, I guess.
So I can choose to turn down blessings.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Ares.
You've got quite the fighting
Yeah.
spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Special inflicts doom. Cast sends a blade rift. Attack and cast deal more damage.
With your power, Lord Ares, maybe I'll get out of here yet.
Hey, get another upgrade item.
Wretches.
So is there any detail? Oh, this is like an elite, I see. He can't be staggered. Good to know. Has Supergiant said when they plan to have this fully relaunched? Like, have they talked about that at all? Oh, several elites. Shit. Okay. Good to know. Shit. December? Alright, cool. Pumped. Yeah, I think sub-block is like the perfect situation for me to play an early access game. I can see it, get excited about it, be forced to turn it off, because if I would have the problem people were discussing in Discord earlier, like, if this wasn't sub-block, I would just playing this for fun, I would play this for 70 hours.
They got me.
I'd spend all weekend playing this, and then, like Serp was saying, when the full game comes out, I'd be like, I guess I'm over it now. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think it's telling me there's elites in that room. I didn't notice that last time. Let's figure out what these different things mean.
I think I hear the river.
Oh. He's a merchant man. Of course he is. Hey, Charon.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got?
Yellow HP can't be staggered, but when you break them, you can. I see. So when their health is no longer yellow. I was trying to figure out what causes them to stagger or not. Don't have enough coins.
Infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about, available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
That'll be me. Oh no.
I see you there.
Survive for 45 seconds. So I don't have deflect on this run.
Few more moments.
10 seconds. I do like the protagonist. His attitude and dialogue is pretty cool.
There.
75 coins, and I can't backtrack right yet. I think so. I really do like that projectile mechanic. It seems fair, especially since you can pretty easily get at least a couple more. I don't know if I've seen a game try that. So again, mob spawners are a thing. so those enemies had yellow health bars, so they couldn't be staggered. I see. I need to get better at that. I depend on stagger once a game introduces it. It might be, yeah.
Looks like one of the wretched witches shot you dead last time. Sorry to hear that, huh? Have you tried shooting them first?
I haven't.
I keep like chuckling at a thing, and then the protagonist says something funny in response.
I've known great men throughout my life, and I can always tell when someone's better than their circumstances. Fight like I'd fight out there.
I'll give them hell as you once did, Achilles. Though doubtless many of the shades who stand against me first arrived in Tartarus because of you.
You can hit them with attacks if you can't dodge them. I see, and that'll just destroy them rather than knock them back.
Waking up, boy. Eating well lately? All 3 mouths full and happy?
I like his voice actor too.
Each
The direction.
maw of the infernal watchdog Cerberus responds affirmatively, one after the next, as if to reassure the ever-doubting prince.
Aww. What a doggo.
I see you've decided to come home. Changed your mind yet? Or looking for more pain and suffering?
More pain and suffering for sure. After all, you taught me to appreciate the finer things.
You keep telling yourself that, boy. But mark you my words, sooner or later this life that you have chosen for yourself shall teach you I was right.
Wonder how they came up with the premise for this game. It's a neat idea.
Darkness guide
Good
you,
talk.
child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
I think he does,
I
yeah.
won't forget you, Nyx, I swear it.
Maybe that's Garm. It's only 2.
How am I looking?
Garm is a different, but still. Alright, now that's prohibitively expensive.
There. No time to rest.
Nice. Rest?
I should go.
This seems to be just Greek. He does have one on the back here, right? Save up for the spear.
Ready.
It's true. Maybe it was Cerberus's mom. Or a Cerberus puppy.
It's just
Oh,
like
upgrade. Daedalus hammer. Dash hits twice.
Now let's be reasonable now.
That move, okay. Nice.
Is that really necessary?
I kind of like that they chose to give you like the stakes of the room you're about to go into. It's a nice touch. It doesn't technically matter, but I guess it lets you make choices and it lets you get excited. Like, oh man, if I survive this room, I'll get a heal or I'll get a shot. And then you die because you're bad. Okay.
Don't cross me again.
Alright, let's get Dionysus.
Surprise.
This is making me learn to use my dash attack more, which I wasn't really using before. Cool.
So much for them.
Looks like this feast is getting started still, am I not right about that, Zag? Come on, let's show everybody a good time.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the Greek references. I liked having sick. Festive fog.
To my health. More wretches.
Yeah, you could be worried that this would be like a tapped out genre to do something that's based on Greek mythology, but it's fun. Like, I really love that sort of top down. If they're like, okay, we want to have different abilities from each of the gods. What would their abilities be and how would they make sense? That's a really fun way to go about designing it, I think. Ouch. Alright, be careful with the dash attack when there's spikes around and I can't move freely through the room, basically.
An ambrosia bottle.
Oh, it's our first one. That's one of the ones that if I had the upgrade, I could get a heal with it. So I think this might be permanent health. Do I carry over money between runs or some portion of money? I think money might be in run only, right? Sick damage, bro. Oh shit. Didn't realize that was a spike panel. Okay, so he's yellow right now, and now he can be staggered. I see.
That'll keep me going for a bit.
Dope.
Come.
These guys are cute little bomb-throwing jerks.
Mine.
Let's go see Aphrodite. Let's see as many of the gods as we can.
More brimstones.
Brimstones. Shit, our laser's the thing. So it's not that they've been elites, they've just been... Well, maybe they are elites. I think that's what the skull means, and the shield means that they currently are immune to stagger, right? Sweet trap kill.
That must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Sure. Passion Dash. Dash deals damage at the start and end and inflicts weak. Deal less damage than usual. After you take damage nearby foes and inflict weak. Resist damage from nearby foes' attacks. I want to have more activated stuff. To have a little bit of damage running all the time.
To break hearts. Sure, I don't see why not.
Weak's a cute concept for Aphrodite too.
Blood and darkness.
If I could spare a minute of your time.
Surrounded.
I'm gonna weaken them as much as I can here, you know? I wonder how long weaken lasts, too. "10 seconds. I don't get anything for killing them, I don't think. There's no, like, XP, they don't drop stuff.
Useless.
There we are. Delicious.
Light Strike 2...
I'll earn your favor yet.
Have to fight an elite either way.
A healing flask of some sort.
Yeah, I hear that.
Hey lads.
Oh, I can walk all along this floor. Okay. Shit. I believe you can stack multiple bits of poison on enemies too. That's cool. Oh, I could have given him the wine. I see. That's cool. Special inflict sick. Take less damage at 40% health or lower. Oh, that's nice. I like both of those. I guess if I'm below 30 health, I'm probably going to die really soon. Take this one. After Party is a cool name. Both have a little symbol in the corner. That's convenient though, because that's after an encounter, it's not when you leave the room. So that means that if you kill all the enemies, you get to heal up to the threshold, and then you still heal on your way out. Ouch. Like here, I'm gonna get it. Perfect.
All mine. Brimstones.
One more key for the spear. Yeah. I guess I always pick. I guess maybe if I went to a room and I had no choice but a key, that's kind of what I'm holding out for. Cool.
Look what I found. Should be something useful here.
Well of Charon. Slain foes have a 15% chance to drop healing items. Automatically restore at least 20% health one time when your life total is depleted. Cast heals. Let's do this.
Use this.
First time drops have been a thing. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna wait until it forces me to get a key. I really want to get as much healing per room as I possibly can. Three per room is significant when your base health is 50.
For safekeeping.
Another palm. Dude, having the double strike with the poison is fantastic if I can get that dash attack in. So I basically get multiple stacks of the poison immediately. That's a lot of dudes. I assume I cannot farm the mob spawners to get drops. That only the mob spawner drops anything, I guess.
Power of Olympus.
Get this up to 38. Oh, that's a neat way to upgrade that one. I think I want more damage on Light Strike, though.
I accept this gift. Where now?
Health, please.
That's better.
That is better.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus.
Oh,
One step further.
it's Meg.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now?
One of the better
Besides,
Disney
there's something
princesses.
else to be.
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
Who's her voice actor?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Get as much poison stacking there as we possibly can at the start here. Pervious, huh? That's an attack that I need to learn how to deal with. I think I need to hide behind a pillar next time. I feel like all the ads you have to deal with in here. It's not just her, right? Or make some distance from her when she starts doing it. Shit, that's an attack too. Can't tell if she has phases or if she just has a really cool set of abilities. Okay, she's got a good tell for that attack. Sweet.
Yes.
Alright, got enough for another healing upgrade. I'll have to remember to use a heart rate monitor next time. We got pretty high in the fight. I should know for roguelikes.
Don't mind me, Father.
Oh, and you get a heal after a boss, so that's neat. For 15% health when you enter a chamber. For 3 chambers. If it was more than 3 chambers, I would take it, but I just got a full heal, so not the best timing.
Back later.
Earn keepsakes. Okay, I should have given one to Poseidon earlier. Gotcha. Asphodel? Oh, new tile slot.
Change of scenery at least.
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been
Evelyn
flooded by the
Penrose,
river
thanks.
Phlegethon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof.
Oh, cool. Alright, so new thing, the river hurts me. You gotta dash over it. Dig it though. Now my focus on melee might bite me in the butt in this stage. Oh, I see, yeah, attacking the projectiles totally works. Good call.
Coin from the dead.
3 coins. We're up to 300 coins. Yeah, okay.
Sure, why not?
Probably gonna end badly.
You shall regret this.
Come and get it.
Slay foes quickly. Because he spawns so many that they overwhelm me, or they're treasure goblins and they despawn. I see. That's what it is.
Damnable fools.
Well, that's better.
Yeah, okay.
Good enough.
More money depending on how quickly I did it. And there's a shop right here. Look at that.
What's for sale?
Bedroom decor. Cosmetic items. When I die, I lose all money anyway. Wow. Logan Cunningham wasn't the, he wasn't the narrator in Bastion, was he?
Next island.
He's trying to not touch the lava.
More trouble.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely in trouble for... not having any focus on ranged attacks. Oh shit. I need to get another palm soon. The damage is down. That's cool. Yeah, I like the way the projectiles work. Like, projectiles hurt you if they catch you from behind. Wait, do I take damage in the lava? I can't tell. Looks like there's an element that does hurt me. Like they can put fire pools on the ground. I need the damage boost as much as I want more health. It is the narrator in Bastion and the Sword and Transistor. Okay, I think they just really like that guy. When you said it was so many people on the list. So I can briefly move through it, but if I hang out in there, that's when I take damage? Okay, that's good to know. Thanks. I don't think I can similarly damage enemies, though. Dash double attack thing is so good with the sick.
So close.
Looks like 5 is the max stack of sick, right? Okay, he can die in lava. Some enemies don't. Sick up. Increase the threshold. I need more damage.
They must have lots of these upon Olympus. Let's see.
That would be nice about now. They're all temporary.
This one. Onward.
I guess I have to deal with elites this way, but... Shit! Ooh, that sucks. Oh, it's a Gorgon, I just noticed. That's an interesting combo with the guy that tries to slam on top of you. Oh, jeez! Rude. Specifically, it's like a Medusa head. Okay. So she petrifies you by hitting you with one of those projectiles, is that right? Yeah, that appears to be right.
Until next time, gigantic Gorgon head.
It is a roguelite. I'll give him the gift. I don't know what it does. We should find out, though.
Dionysus, it's been great getting to know you, so please accept this humble offering.
I assume that's instead of...
Princely gift there, Zach, and just so happens I got something here I have been meaning to give you.
Thank you, Dionysus, mate. In the name of Hades.
Oh, I get to do both. Awesome. Special attacks inflict sick. Gain heart when you pick up that thing. Deal more damage while 3 foes are sick. I should be able to maintain that on most non-boss fights. Depending on how the boss fights work.
Slam dancers.
I don't know, this is a really good build, Nuya. I can do damage at a great distance, so that makes it a lot easier. I can apply a whole stack of sick at like 2 attacks because of the double strike move I started with. I have multiple healing abilities. In these roguelike games, I always try to get anything that lets me heal. That's what's going to get me killed. It's like I play them the opposite of every other game I play. Very into health upgrades.
Someone back home would practically die for this stuff.
I basically have the God run, and as soon as I die, I'm not going to be able to get it back ever. Do you know if you quit in the middle of the run, do you keep your progress? I don't need Ares. Take more health. I think I have to bait him. I'm like a very conservative player of games, which often punishes me because most games don't require you to play conservatively, so this is my genre. I wouldn't say I'm particularly good at them, but my quirk as a player favors me in this game, where it usually disadvantages me. Get out from the lava. Sweet.
That's good.
We've doubled our health from the start. I'd like to be able to use this money at some point for something actually good. Restore health one time. I think I still have the thing that heals me between rooms. Saves every time you move to a chamber. Okay, thank you. So I could fight elites and get a... Yeah, I'll take the risk. Why not? Famous last words. It's a lot of witches. That double strike is OP with sick, especially with multiple levels of sick. Alright, I need to get that bonus from having multiple things sick at the same time. Been burning down one enemy at a time, I shouldn't be doing that. Now, if I could get a thing that makes me sick on dash at the same time, that would be fantastic. Zombie guys are rough. These dudes. Love that wall slam effect. Oh my god. I'm a bullet hell now. And that's how quickly things can go south. Oh, the smoke is not good. That jumpy guy. Jumpy boy. Got the lava?
I should keep going. I'll take that.
Oof. Health, health, health. Nuya, since I've got some extra time tonight, I guess I'll ask both you and Serp. How would you feel about me continuing until I die? And then just cutting that out of your next sub block? And Serp, are you alright with that? Delaying Baba's you for a little bit.
To gain this vantage point, relentless Zagreus
Okay,
was now
thanks.
confront a foe of unimaginable savagery, who lies ahead, awaiting patiently its time to strike.
Cool.
Way to spoil the surprise, old man.
I think we're actually going to die at this boss. So I say all that. Now we're going to go fight a boss. I'm going to get my ass beat.
Hello?
The Nean Bone Hydra. Oh yeah, we're super dead. There's the Hydra. Okay. Something I like, it seems like most attacks in this game do 1 point of damage. Alright, so the main head's impervious while he's got heads up, I see. Should have bought that cheat death thing. Oh, I did buy the cheat death thing. Good job, past me. It's not gonna matter though. He's gotta have at least one more phase too, right? And we're dead. Perfect timing. I wouldn't be surprised if Supergiant put it out on Switch. Well, never mind.
Get that Hydra.
Super dead.
Owie, looks like the Bone Hydra of Asphodel just stomped you that time, huh? I hear each of its heads has its own nasty tricks. That must be tough.
Hypnosis is great.
Pleasant, yes.
Taunts you every
He's
time.
off duty.
For shame. Achilles is gone. I'll give some to Doggo.
Look what I got for you, boy.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Thank you, boy.
So those are upgrades that you only get after bosses, and only if you specifically requested them by giving them to a character,
How did
right?
it go? How did you die ignobly this time, pray tell? Cerberus and I can't wait to hear the tale.
In that case, I'll spare you the details.
Fine.
We've got one more game
Your
after this.
failure is quite easily imagined. How often it recurs. Almost as though my realm is built to keep you here. You and every single soul that's ever lived. But by all means, continue struggling.
I love Hades' attitude to me, it's great. For him to collect, you get a keepsake for each unique character you gifted to.
I
Gotcha.
trust that the mirror in your bedchamber has proved satisfactory, dear child.
It has, Nix,
Better than
thanks.
I could have possibly imagined.
Oh, Meg's back here now.
You mentioned there was something more that it could do once I had grown accustomed. I think I'm
I
ready for that now.
love it. This game is amazing.
shall
It is
be your
extremely
wish.
my shit.
Appreciate that.
Refund points spent.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zag.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
He's so blasé about dying all the time, Lord.
Reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
I haven't seen too many roguelikes embrace the we know you're going to die many times before you win thing in order to tell the story. Like, sometimes it's a passive thing where they'll try to explain why you're respawning, but not by having a bunch of unique dialogue every time you come back to base. I just noticed all the cool skulls in his room. The Cyclops. Several Medusa skulls.
The mirror's grown in power. Thank you, Nyx.
Max, okay. I would have kept putting points into that for the whole game. It would have been super boring. Save up for greater reflex, probably.
Good to go.
I'll go in to try to trigger a save here.
Got something new to try.
Okay, so yeah, the keepsake is like a permanent thing you can have with you. Can you start with one and then you get one after each boss? Is that how it works? 10% chance to be rare or better. Clear encounters with this to rank up. Oh, good lord. All right, I gotta stop playing this for a time.
Okay.
I gotta stop.
Ready as I'll
I
ever
gotta
be.
stop. Ooh golly. I know, right? It's new. I'm like, Supergiant made a... I don't actually want you to give up. Maybe I can't quit in the middle of a stage. You safely quit after clearing a chamber. Okay.
I know of.
We'll watch this real quick and then we're done.
Really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Artemis.
Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Chance to deal critical damage.
I sure could use some company now that you mentioned it.
I think you're right that
Sounds handy too.
deflect is unique to Athena. There we go. Perfect. No, not Supergiant games. Alright, we'll be back in a few minutes for the final subblock game today. Baba is you. Thanks again, Nuya, for sharing that.